What is up, everybody? It's your boy Pigskin Pete. Happy college football rivalry Saturday to everybody. This is my favorite day of the year. Now, the only thing that compares to this day is if Clemson makes it into the playoffs or makes it into a national championship or something. Obviously, I look more forward to that than beating up on the Dirty Dirt Peckers. But nonetheless, just in the whole world of college football that we all love, so many great games today. Unfortunately, Ohio State and Michigan's on the same time as this game. But you guys know I'm not going to miss this game. So I'll leave it up to anybody in the chat who's flipping back and forth, or maybe they're listening to me call the South Carolina Clemson game and they're watching the Ohio State and Michigan game. Keep me updated with every single score in the chat. I would very much appreciate it. All the people that are traveling today to the Upside Down Cockroach, to that joke of a stadium right next to the fairgrounds across from the DMV and the local Burger King, please be safe. Maybe wear a helmet. Mouth guard, something. I don't know. Yeah, you might need it with all the stuff they throw around there. As soon as the game's over, leave promptly and do not speak to any coots on the way out. They're just going to try to bait you into a fight. All right, so let's see who's in the chat here real quick. Thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Clemson alum 98, Rick Williams, Alan V's in the house. Good morning, Pete and friends. Good morning to you, sir. USA Power, Clemson, Jacob, Clemson, Carson, Delta, Charlie, Terry Ledbetter. What's up, Pete? Delta Charlie says, go Tigers, go Tigers. Ron Cribb, all in, go Tigers. Alan V says, go Cox. That's, no, we can take care of business unlike Georgia did with these guys. Don't worry about that. Slim Shady Canes. Good morning, ladies and sirs. Is Durkins going to the game? Yeah, Bobby Durkins is at the game currently, wearing his Clemson helmet for protection. When does Florida and Florida State play? They play tonight, right? I think so. Ben Wren. We taking Clemson spread. Well, I don't bet on the Tigers as a fan, but I don't know what the spread ended up at. I think it was at like 28 or 27 a couple of days ago. So, I don't know. That seems like a lot to me, but I also think that if there's one team that Dabo Swinney has no problem running the score up on if he has a chance, it's this game. He's done it in the past, and he would love to do it again, I'm sure. What's up, AKG3, Georgia Tech 55, UGA 6? Damn. I don't know about all that. Oh, by the way... Cheers to everybody. Before the game starts here, I want to remind everybody, all you Clemson fans in here, go to the link in the description of the video right there. Get your Cycling Out t-shirts. I wish mine was here. It should be here probably sometime early next week, I think. Ordered it last week. They got hoodies, t-shirts, Cycling Out. This is the perfect day for that. The t-shirts are like $21, I think. And the premium hoodie is like $44. So, got multiple colors, black, white, purple, gray, I think. So, yeah, check them out. Lots of good games. The problem with 3:30 games is obviously you have the Iron Bowl, which everybody's interested in that. And also, the Minnesota and Wisconsin's a game I really want to see. So, I'll probably at 3:30 after this game, I'll probably be flipping back and forth between Wisconsin, Minnesota, and the Iron Bowl. And there's some good games tonight. Texas A&M, LSU is tonight. Florida State's another one I want to see tonight. So, but the problem is there's a bunch of good games here at 12 o'clock. I think there's at least, I know, who's the other ones? Georgia Tech, Clemson, South Carolina, Ohio State, Michigan. AKG3, I like your channel. Thank you, sir. Tiger Nation, what's up? He says he's waiting on his wife to order the hoodie. See, he's got a good wife there. If everybody's wife is as good as Tiger Nation's, everybody can get a hoodie for Christmas. Is the game going to be where my face is? No, it's not. The game's going to be right there. But here's one thing you can do. You can turn on a TV and watch it for yourself. That's usually what most people do. That's why the description in the video says live reaction. Can Michigan realistically win? Realistically, yeah. Probably no. What's up, Dontrell Turner? Well, if you don't have a TV, then you can just listen to me call the game, or not. It's up to you. Dontrell Turner, Clemson fan from Louisiana. Awesome. You're representing the Tigers down there in the other Tigers territory, huh? That must be rough on you, sir. I expect probably somebody says, is the stadium still as empty? I'm expecting to see probably majority Clemson fans in the stands today. And that's not abnormal. I mean, usually it's about 40, it's about 50-50 normally, or maybe 60-40 in these rivalry games. I mean, Clemson always travels well everywhere, especially when it's only an hour away or an hour and a half away, whatever it is. But there's been a lot of Gamecock fans that are sort of boycotting the season. They're fed up. They don't want to spend money to go to the game and watch their brains get bashed in, most likely. So they're sort of boycotting it. You have the whole fire Will Muschamp crowd that's not going to show up until Will Muschamp gets fired or whatever it is. So I expect that Clemson fans probably snatched up a lot of those tickets from Gamecock fans who aren't going. So I expect to see a lot of orange in the stadium today. Finkel is Einhorn and Einhorn is Muschamp. What's up, Nico Soviet? They called defeatism. When did you become a Clemson fan? Well, 1985, when I went to my first game when my sister was a cheerleader there. So, yeah. I imagine it is rough being a Gator fan in Georgia. I would say so. Slim Shady says he's starting to feel bad for Carolina Jackpot. I think Carolina Jackpot's a good guy. Okay, feel sorry for him. I will never feel sorry for a Gamecock. It's not going to happen. I hope they never win another game for the rest of their existence. That's how I feel about it. So as far as that goes, I don't feel bad for him. But he seems like a nice guy, and he's funny too. I do like watching his rants when he gets all upset. That's YouTube gold right there. Yeah, only 8 minutes left till kickoff. We'll see. Somebody said last week that Desmond Howard has never picked against Michigan on game day. I called bullshit on that, but I think somebody looked it up and they said that that's actually true, which is actually kind of shocking. I mean, I realize he played for them, but that's some certain homerism there, because Michigan's had a lot of games where they shouldn't be being picked on game day. Let's be honest here. So we'll see if he picks them today. I have a feeling he's going to. Apparently, that's his thing. I guess he doesn't want to get run out of Michigan the same way that Herb Street got ran out of Ohio. What's up, DeGoat Watson? Yeah. I'm not nicer to the Gamecock fans, especially not today. I'll be nice to them, but semi-nice to them maybe tomorrow, but not today. Matter of fact, not this whole week. What's up, Dennis Wilson? Pigskin Pete, the sanctimonious troll is here. He's been watching Mike Leach press conferences. Hey, did you guys hear they fired Barry Odom from Missouri? I was a little bit surprised about that. Now, I realized that they underachieved for what their goals were this season. But let's be honest. I mean, over the past 3 or 4 seasons he's been there, hasn't that been like some of their best years in the past decade or something? What's up, Liberto LeBron? See you in the valley. What's up, sir? Yeah, USC Junior is the one I prefer. In honor of Dabo Sweeney's famous rant where he said Carolina's in Chapel Hill, USC's in California, and the only university in the state that's ever mattered is Clemson. So we call him USC Junior. You could call him Carolina Junior too. I guess that would work. Kelly Bryant sucks, Clemson Carson says. Well, see, here's the thing. Well, you've seen what's happening here. Well, both with Feaster and Kelly Bryant and what's his face that went to Northwestern. You know who I'm talking about, the quarterback. Anyway, these guys leave. They think they're great. Then they leave Clemson, and then they go onto a team that does not have the amount of talent on it or the coaching that Clemson has, and they look bad. They looked a lot better when they were in Clemson's team for a reason. What's up, Mighty Ducks Action 2002, 2003? Yeah, Hunter Johnson, that's his name. He had a terrible year this year. I mean, bad. How was my Thanksgiving? It was amazing and fantastic. If we beat the snot out of the chickens today, then it will make my Thanksgiving weekend even better. If somehow Clemson blows this game, I don't know how I'll react. This is the reason I've never done a South Carolina game live on YouTube before. This is the first one. Now, part of the reason of that is my wife is going to a cookout to watch the game with some friends. So I'll be here by myself pretty much anyways. So I may as well hang out with you guys while I'm doing it. But most of the time, I do not do these games because I don't want to, if something goes wrong, I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube for the way I react. So I'll have to keep that in mind while I'm doing this today. Somebody might have to remind me. I'm going to drink light today. This is my first beer, and I might not drink more than 2 or 3 just to keep my emotions in check. What channel is the game? It's going to be on ESPN in about 4 minutes. I wonder if anybody saw, South Carolina has been making a big deal all week, and they do every year too, about the victory walk, the walk of champions that Clemson does before every single game for the past 17 years, where they lock arms across the field and walk to the end zone. Well, South Carolina's been making a big deal out of it. They always make a big deal out of it. But last year, whenever they did that, is when they started getting water bottles and all kinds of trash thrown out of the student section at them. So I didn't know how that went today. They didn't show it on TV today. I'm sure it's already happened. Yeah, Desmond picked Michigan. There you go. Big shocker there. Told you. Carolina jackpot would not be the only one that would love. Listen, here's the thing. Everybody in America that's not a Clemson fan would love to see Clemson lose to South Carolina. I mean, that's the bottom line. Especially if you're any of these teams in the top 10. Everybody is rooting against Clemson today. It's Clemson versus everybody right now. What's up, Bulldog Freakazoid? Yes, it's a really big week for playoff contenders. The Bulldogs should have no problem with Georgia Tech. Really. We wouldn't think they would. I'm looking forward to Florida State, Florida, even though I think Florida will win that one. You know, another one I'm really looking forward to is Louisville and Kentucky. I think that's going to be a competitive game, and I think Louisville might win. I think they were underdogs by 3 points. But that game it's in Kentucky, which I don't really think there's that much of a home field advantage for Kentucky. Let's be honest here. But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing that game. Lou is at the Tech game. Uncle Lou's at the Tech game. He went to that Bobby Dodd High School football stadium. That's got to be one of the ugliest stadiums in the country. They need to revamp it. What's the word I'm looking for? Renovate, revamp, whatever. They need to put some kind of money into that stadium because it's terrible looking, or at least power wash those seats. Looks dirty. I don't want Clemson to lose because I want a national championship Death Valley matchup, says Dennis Wilson. What, you want to see LSU and Clemson? Is that what you're saying? What's up, Legal Eagle? Studies show that slightly overweight women live longer than men. That pointed out. I think I was a part of that study. A&M over the Corn Dogs. You know what? LSU could afford to lose today. It wouldn't matter. LSU is one of the only teams in the country, well, them and Ohio State, could possibly lose their games today and still make the playoff as long as they win their conference championship game and finish with one loss. It's loud. Who did he pick? He picked the Gopher. Lee Corso's gone completely. I think he's got dementia. I actually think Minnesota's going to beat Wisconsin too, though. If they can shut Jonathan Taylor down, which is a big if. What's up, Jaleel Johnson? J.D. King in the house. Hound Dog. playoff I want to see is Ohio State, LSU 2-3, Clemson 4, Alabama. So he's one of the few people that wants to see Alabama in there. J.D. King says, go Tigers from Vermont. He's up there in Bernie country. I hear Vermont's beautiful, though. Never been there. In Ann Arbor, what's up, TTD Tyler? Who do I have winning Alabama versus Auburn? I don't know. I think that's going to be a good game. Here we go, guys. It's coming on. Yeah, I actually think that's going to be a good game. The Iron Bowl. I think probably most people are sick of Alabama, right? The same way they're sick of Clemson. And I think a lot of people are rooting for Auburn to win today just to knock Alabama officially out of the playoff conversation. I mean, I could personally care less. I'm not a fan of either team. But I know a lot of people are rooting against Alabama today. My friend, you all know him from here on YouTube. Prince 6'1" is his name on YouTube. He's actually at the Ohio State and Michigan game. They drove up yesterday. He's got a good friend that's a Michigan fan. So they drove up there together to go to that. Pam August, nice Halloween costume. Was that supposed to be a zinger or something? I think you missed on that one. All right, here we go. Look, they're playing the most annoying song in the history of man, Sandstorm. Nobody listens to techno music anymore. That shit went out in 1998. Even if I was a Gamecock fan, I wouldn't jump up and down to that shit. That is the stupidest song ever to come into a stadium at. How far is Detroit from Ann Arbor, Dennis? Yeah, Tiger Nation, you said it, not me. I'm not going to say that out loud, but I don't disagree. All right, here we go. So South Carolina's kicking the ball off. Clemson's getting the ball first. And the ball is kicked off. Look at all that orange, baby. ETN with the kickoff return. He breaks more tackles all the way up to the 36-yard line. Oh, ETN's going to have a big day. I can feel it. I believe Ohio State, win or lose today, will be in the Final Four. Yes, I agree, Charlie, 100%. All right. I want this. Look, I want to score in every drive. I want to score 60 points. That's what I want. I want to see that stadium half empty by halftime. That's what I want. We'll see if what I want comes true or not. Flea flicker. Goes deep. Oh, damn. Higgins bobbled it. It almost worked. He kind of underthrew that ball a little bit. Man, they came out of the gate with a trick play, didn't they? He's trying to get a touchdown in the first play. I told you, Dabo's not messing around, man. He wants to score 100 points today. He spent the whole week congratulating South Carolina for how good they are. Believe me, behind closed doors, he was telling everybody, look, I want to score 150 today. A little screen pass to ETN. ETN's off to the races, crosses the 40, and he gets a first down. Picks up about 11. 1st and 10, Tigers. Yeah, the Goat Watson, I probably agree with you. I hope he doesn't, though. I don't like when he runs. But that's just part of what they do. 1st and 10. Hands the ball off to ETN. ETN around the right. Breaks a couple of tackles. He picks up about 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3. across midfield. That dude's built like a bowling ball, ETN. He's only 5'10". I'm taller than him. But he's his legs are probably as big as my torso. 2nd and 3. Pass over the middle, incomplete. That was a bad pass. He threw it low to Higgins. Yeah, that would have been a first down if he'd have passed it. Good pass. All right, 3rd and 3, big time 3rd down here, and then they're crowing that stupid ass chicken. That's the second most annoying sound in all of football, right behind those stupid cowbells that Mississippi State does. 3rd and 3. Lawrence back to pass, throws it. Complete to ETN, to Ross. First down and more. 1st and 10 Tigers. Thank you, Darren McCardle. Sorry, I hope I didn't mispronounce your name, sir, but thank you for the super chat. He says, I got $600 on the game on Clemson 27+. I'm assuming you're saying you bet Clemson to win by 27 or more, right? Well, I hope that you win your $600, sir. I really do. 1st and 10. Hands the ball off to Lynn J. Dixon. Dixon breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to be taken down right at the first down marker, probably about a half a yard short. We'll see where they spot it. Is it true that ETN wasn't invited to the best? Yes, he wasn't, which is a complete joke. He has 60 less carries than the next closest guy. 2nd and 1. They hand it to Dixon. He's going to pick up about 2. First down Tigers. It's going to be a long day for the Cocks. Can you say that on YouTube? Can you say Cox on YouTube? They might demonetize me for that, huh? All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Lawrence rolls out to the right, passes it, overthrows Amari Rogers. He was open too. Lawrence he's a little bit off today so far. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just settle down. I don't know. I don't know if he's got nerves or something, but he just needs to settle down. Those are throws that he normally makes routinely. Here we go, 2nd and 10 from the 27. And he's going to do a little screen pass to Ross. And Ross is going to only pick up about 2 yards there. Fox 2 has the Michigan game. What are you talking about? Michigan game's on Fox, isn't it? 3rd and 7. Lawrence back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to keep it and run. He's got the first down and more inside the 10. And he gets all the way down to the 2. 1st and goal, Tigers. They didn't expect old Sunshine to take off like that. Damn, he almost beat that last guy, too. Slim Shady Canes, $5 super chat. What loser ex-Gator coach will be next at USC Juniors, Zook or McElwain? That's a good question. Either one of them would suit me just fine, I can tell you that. I'd prefer McElwain. 1st and goal. They hand the ball off, and he's not going to pick it. Well, he picks up about a yard. 1st and goal from the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Sorry. Yeah. That wasn't a designed run, though, Watson. That was he just He just broke contain there. All right, 2nd and goal. Hands the ball off to Etienne. He's going to stutter step. I don't know. I think he's short. Yeah, he didn't get anywhere. Yeah. I see a shovel pass coming up too. That's the one thing is that they're very predictable in these situations. I don't get rid of these stupid ass headphones. They're very predictable in their play calling in these situations. It's either usually a Trevor Lawrence quarterback keeper or a shovel pass. They're just going to run it up the middle with Etienne. And they kept him out. Damn it. I'm not mad at that play call, though. Because if they would have done a quarterback keeper and not got in, then I would have been screaming, why didn't you just hand the ball off to Etienne? So I can't criticize the play call there. They're going for it. I would too. Dabo's calling a timeout. He's pissed about something. So somebody's doing something wrong. He's not happy about something. Yeah, no field goals needed. The Hardy Patel show is ready for the Gamecocks. Alexis Guy. If you can't score on South Carolina on the 2, you might have problems today. I'm not worried about it. But look, that's really the best position group that South Carolina has is their defensive line. I mean, by far. Ohio State about to get popped today. So whoever's paying attention to that Michigan and Ohio State game, keep me updated with the score, please. So it's 6-0. Was that a touchdown they got, or is that 2 field goals? Rick Williams wants them to bring in the fridge package. Who did it last time? Was it John Simpson? I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, that's you know what? They might do that. I wouldn't be surprised if they did do that. Oh, okay, it was a touchdown. Commercials where we can see rich people. The Harry Patel show. Hopefully we do, because I do believe at some point Ohio State and Clemson will meet this year. Question is when. Matthew says, I want Ohio State to win and us to shut down Justin Fields. He's just a JT Barrett with a little better arm. Yeah, he's definitely a lot better than JT Barrett. I mean, that's for sure. Yeah. What is it, the 30-minute timeout? This is like the world's longest timeout. Darren with another super chat says Michigan 6-0 missed field goal. Oh, they missed the extra point, you mean? All right. Yeah. Don't lose to Duke, Dennis. Don't lose to Duke. Look at those guys in chicken outfits. Look at those guys in chicken outfits. What the hell? All right. First and goal from the half-yard line. Fourth and goal, I mean. Trevor Lawrence runs out to wide receiver. They snap it directly to Etienne, and he doesn't get it. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh. All right, so I'm not critical of the third down play where they gave it to Etienne to try to run it up the middle on him. I would have done the same thing, but what is this shit? Second of all, Trevor Lawrence is wide open for the touchdown, too. I would have thrown it to him. Well, all right, so the good news is, if there is any good news, bad news is we came out of that with no points. Good news is we got them pinned all the way down on the 1-yard line. So let's see if we can get a safety here. First and 10 from the 1 for the Coots. Helinski back to pass. Over the middle, wide open. Complete at the 21. I might need more beer. Don't make me pull a Carolina jackpot on here on YouTube. All right, first and 10 from the 22. Helinski hands the ball off to Rico Dowell. He picks up about 2. Yeah, I posted something on Twitter the other day. I miss Jake Bentley. I used to love making fun of Jake Bentley was one of my favorite pastimes. It's hard to make fun of Helinski because I like him too much. So I just had to keep my mouth shut about him the whole time. 2nd and 8, the pass was batted down by, it looks like, Niles Pinckney. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Yeah. I'll answer that in a second. 3rd and 8. Helinski intercepted at the 30, all the way down to the 25, inside the 25-yard line. Who is that? Darian Kendrick. Intercepted by Kendrick. First turnover of the game. That's exactly what we needed. Do you think the Bulldogs can beat the Tigers? I think they can. Again, that's something I don't think is very likely. I think that if Clemson played Georgia, they'd be favored by 2 touchdowns probably. But anything can happen. Listen, Georgia's a top 4 or 5 team. Yeah, they can beat anybody. Yeah, on the right day. Yeah. What's up, Tyshawn Davis? I like that name. All right. First and 10 after the turnover from the 23. Lawrence, play action, incomplete. And there's flags coming out of the stands even. So I guess that's going to be a pass interference against South Carolina. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, you can't tackle the guy before the ball's thrown. That's definitely illegal to do that. So that's a big penalty. That gives the Tigers a good chunk of yards there. And they're going to be all the way down to, what yard line are they on? The 11. First and 10 from the 11. Hands the ball off to Etienne. Etienne stutter steps, bounces out to the right, bounces back to the left, up the middle, and picks up 0. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 11. Yeah, Georgia's got to worry about beating LSU first. Second and 9. Which, by the way, I think Georgia and LSU is actually going to be a good game. Second and 9. Lawrence passes it. Incomplete again. Intended for Justin Ross. Stupid ass chicken in the background. I might. I don't know. I'll have to let you know. Here we go. Big time third down. Lawrence throws it into the end zone. Touchdown, Higgins. About time. That was the best pass that Lawrence threw all day so far. It's almost indefensible to hit Higgins. If you get him in the end zone like that, I mean, the defender had no chance to catch that ball. That's perfect. Yeah. What's up, the Sports Fury? Josh and Sean. I don't know if it's Josh and Sean or Josh or Sean. But good afternoon. I'm sure you're here and you're amazing. I already know you're amazing and fantastic. I just happen to know that about you. All right, let me change the score here. Anybody need a beer? I do. Going with the Heineken today. I know Josh and Sean love Heineken, don't you? Let's see here. So it is 7, Tigers, Chickens, 0. Thoughts on Patriots going to the Super Bowl? I don't know if the Patriots are going to go to the Super Bowl this year. I think the Ravens, the Chiefs. I'm trying to think of the other teams in the AFC. Probably the Ravens and the Chiefs are going to give them a run for their money. The Patriots don't have any offense, unfortunately. They have a great defense, though. But Lamar Jackson's the hottest thing in football right now. So they got to get through them. You thought it would have been 35-0 by now? Yeah. Hopefully it'll be 35-0 by halftime. I drink Michelob Ultra too. I like it. Yeah, did you just get off your 12-hour shift? Everyone's got their favorite beers. I don't really have a favorite beer. I like all of them, really. The only thing I don't like, really, is beers that are flavored like some sort of a fruit, like Blue Moon, right, with the orange flavor. I like my beer to taste like beer. I like beer-flavored beer, is pretty much what it comes down to. If it's beer and it tastes like beer, I'll drink it. Okay, it is Josh. Dennis Wilson. Dennis Wilson. You sound like every other idiot on the internet that says that Lamar Jackson's RG3. They're not even close. RG3 was a track runner who just happened to play football. He was never a football player. Lamar Jackson's a football player. All right. So it looks like they're going to kick a touchback. Coots are going to take over at their own 25. Yeah, Blue Moon's terrible. Yeah, poor Feaster. Hey, he's the best player on that offense, ain't he? The best player on that offense is a Clemson player. Look who they don't have in there. They got Rico Dowell in it. I'm surprised they're not using Feaster more against Clemson. Taken down for a big loss, 6-yard loss. Was there a flag? Oh, shut up. There's no offensive pass interference. Yeah, look, man, I'll never bet against Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think they're as good this year as they have been in years past. 2nd and 15, incomplete, over the middle. Yeah, that was definitely not interference. I don't know what they're talking about. All right, 3rd and 15. Helinski back to pass. He's pressured. Dumps it off to the running back. He's going to break a tackle. Picks up about a yard. Who's that, Feaster? That was Feaster. Oh, poor Feaster. It's going to be a long day for you, buddy. I bet he wishes he stayed, huh? Too bad. 4th and 14. Looks like a punt coming up. If I were Dabo Swinney, look, Will Muschamp's desperate at this point. I think that I'd watch for a fake on every single field goal, punt, everything. I'd watch for the fake right here. He's going to be desperate and do something crazy eventually. All right, but they did punt it off. And it's going to take a Gamecock bounce. But Kendrick's going to take it. And he goes out of bounds at the 36. I don't know if that was pretty risky grab there. But anyway, it worked out. Yes, Isaiah Simmons is going to have a huge day today. Holding against Clemson. How you get a holding on a 5-yard return? The hell. All right, so there's about 5.5 minutes left here. Clemson's got the ball back. I'd like to see them go down and just score on them at will right now. Go ahead and just deflate all of the air out of that stadium if they score on this drive right here. Who do I think is the best running back in college? Look, I mean, I think Travis Etienne is. He leads in yards per carry. If he only carries the ball about 13 times a game on average. You got Jonathan Taylor and the Chuba Hubbard kid from Oklahoma State. You got the guy from you got J.K. Dobbins. You got the guy from Boston College, whatever his name is. These guys carry the ball like 30 times a game. So if you take the average of their yards per carry and his per carry, if he was carrying it as many times as them, he'd be blowing them all out of the water. And he's done that his entire career there. He's never averaged under 8 yards a carry for any season at Clemson. He's 0.1 yards per carry away from breaking the all-time history of college football for a running back record. So, plus I'm clearly biased, right? That's what people are going to tell me. But believe me, I think all those guys are great. Jonathan Taylor's great. J.K. Dobbins great. Hubbard's great. That running back for Florida State, he's great. He just plays on a bad team. So, yeah. I think it benefits ETN that he doesn't carry the ball. So, they know what they're doing with him. They want to keep him fresh for the postseason, and that's the best way to do it. So, I'd rather have a national championship trophy than a Heisman trophy any day of the week. I think everybody else would too. Yeah. Isaiah Simmons not being considered for the Heisman is criminal. Yeah. Well, I mean, Dennis Wilson. Tell me somebody who's better than ETN at running back, and I'll disagree with you. All right, here we go. You guys will definitely want to stick around for my post-game parting words if Clemson wins, like they should. All right, 1st and 10. You're going to hand the ball off to ETN. He's going to pick up about 4. Be 2nd and 6 coming up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Gurley was awesome. Yeah, see, Dobbins 36 carries last week. That's literally almost 3 games of Travis Etienne's carries. 36 carries, 2.5 games at least. Yeah, exactly. All right, 2nd and 6 from the 29. Hand the ball off to Etienne again, and he's going to fight for yards. He's going to pick up. Let's see where they mark him down. I think he's going to be about a yard short here. We'll see. Yeah, he's going to be just short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Hands the ball off to Etienne again. He's going to fall across the line. He's going to pick up a 1st down, barely. Looks like he tripped. Looks like he tripped over one of the other players. Averaging 590 yards a game, Clemson. All right, 1st and 10. Play action pass. Lawrence steps up in the pocket, throws it. Deep. Wide open Higgins for the touchdown. They can't cover Higgins. They can't cover Higgins. Whoever that defensive back is cannot cover him. I mean, he had him by 4 steps. Gonna be a long day, fellas. Look at this throw, too. Let's see how far this is. That was a 50-yard pass in the air. 40 yards, anyway. Yep. A couple more of those togs, as old Shannon Sharper says. He's got some togs. A couple more of them togs, and you'll start seeing that stadium empty out. (14-7) Tigers, or 14-0 Tigers. Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. I'd actually be surprised if the Gamecocks scored today. I would. Clemson's defense is that good. They're that good. They're better than they were last year. And South Carolina's offense is really the weakest part of their team. I'd say he's got the best arm in the country. Name 2 guys that have a better one. He might have the best arm we've seen in a decade in college football. What's up, Pete Digits? Thoughts on Alabama's quarterback? I don't know. It's hard to judge what Mac Jones can do when it's against Western Carolina, which is what he did last week. So I tell you one thing, he's gonna have his hands full today against that Auburn defensive line. I mean, that's as close to an NFL defensive line you're going to see in college football, Auburn. So that's rough for a young quarterback who doesn't have very many starts to go up against a defense like that. So we'll see what he's made of today. I mean, he's got all the weapons he needs. What's up, Jacob Cunningham? Yeah, I saw Barry Odom got fired. That surprised me. Hey, look, there's old Jake. What is Jake? Is Jake going to come back next year? Is Jake Bentley going to come back next year? Does anybody know? Has he said anything? I think he's got to, right? I mean, he's not going to go high in the draft. I don't think. 1st and 10. Hand it off to Feaster. Feaster gets nothing. He loses 6 yards. Ooh, it's going to be a long day for old Feasty. Ohio State is winning. 7-6. Thank you for the score. I'll get to that in a second, Dennis Wilson. 2nd and 14, I mean. Hand it off to Feaster. Feaster breaks a tackle. He picks up about 5 or 6. So he gets back what he lost on the last carry. This whole Mike Leach thing, I don't get it. I would not, if I'm Florida State, I wouldn't want Mike Leach. He runs a gimmick offense. That air raid thing will never work in major college football. Yeah, it'll win you a game here and there. Look, there's a reason he's never even won the Pac-12. They throw the ball 80% of the time. That's gimmicky. 3rd and 7. And they're going to sack Helinski for another big loss. It's going to be 4th and a mile. Yeah, that I would not want Mike Leach if I were Florida State. He's not. Look, you know what Brent Venables would do to a coach or to an offense that he knows is going to pass the ball in every down? Yeah, I mean, he would destroy that. You can't be that one-dimensional and win at a high level. You know, whatever it was 15 years ago, whenever he started doing that air raid bullshit, it was something that was new to college football. Things have changed. 4th and 12. Hell, he can't even beat Washington. Washington's no good this year. I wouldn't want him. Yes. So Georgia's winning 10-0. All right, so we're inside of 2 minutes here. Tigers got the ball. 1st and 10. Yeah. Hey, pitch it to Lynn J. Dixon, and he's going to pick up about 5. Look, I think Mike Leach is funny as shit. I think he's good for college football. I could sit in there and watch his YouTube videos for hours on end and laugh my ass off. He's great. But I wouldn't want him to be the head coach of my team if I had aspirations of winning my conference or competing for a playoff. Just wouldn't. He's never going to do that. Second and 6. Pitches it off to Rodgers. Rodgers around the outside, across the 40, out of bounds at the 45. What about as a coordinator? Is that what you're asking me? I wouldn't want Mike Leach running my offense. That's period. No. I would not want an offense that throws the ball 80% of the time that they snap it. Yeah, I wouldn't want him. 1st and 10. Hands off to Lynn J. Dixon around the outside. Picks up the 1st down across the 50. Out of bounds at the 48. 1st down, Tigers. Look, he's perfect for a place like Washington State or some of these other schools that probably don't have aspirations of winning a title or winning their conference ever, right? But Florida State has aspirations of winning the ACC and competing for championships. He's not going to deliver that to them. I promise. 1st and 10. Hands it off to Dixon. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. CLM, first of all, I do think that Muschamp is a good defensive coordinator, so I'll go ahead and put that out there. He's not better than Venables. That's number one. Not even close. And no, I don't want Muschamp on Clemson's team in any capacity because I can't stand the guy. He's the enemy. But first of all, I don't think Dabo Swinney would ever hire Will Muschamp, and I don't think Will Muschamp would ever want to be a coordinator for Dabo Swinney either. So I think the feeling would be mutual there. You know, the story is, Will Muschamp actually interviewed for the Clemson head coaching job in 2008 when they were looking for a new coach. He was at Texas at the time. He interviewed for the job, and of course he didn't get the job. They gave it to Dabo. But so in an alternate universe, we possibly could have ended up with Will Muschamp at Clemson instead of Dabo, which would have completely changed the entire course of history throughout both Clemson and all of college football. Because he would have lasted maybe 3 or 4 years and got fired, is my estimation, and Will Muschamp would have. And Dabo Swinney would have went somewhere else, and Clemson probably wouldn't be at the top of the college football world right now. So thank God that we did not get Muschamp. Yeah, the thought of that is horrific. You're right. Thank God we didn't get him. And as the twist of fate and irony would have it, he ended up, now he had to go through Florida first, but he ended up at South Carolina. Oh, that makes it even better. Who's the how does the hierarchy work at the university? So I'm guessing that the university president is the highest, right? They're the ones that are responsible for hiring and firing athletic directors, right? I'm assuming. Who can fire the university president? That's what I want to know. Because if I were a booster or a South Carolina alum, I'd be demanding that Will Muschamp gets fired. I would have been demanding that 2 years ago, but that's besides the point. I'd be demanding he got fired, and if he didn't, I'd want the athletic director to get fired, and if he didn't, then I'd want whoever's responsible for firing him to get fired. It would just be like heads rolling all through Columbia. It would be a bloody Sunday or Monday or whatever the hell they call it. I'd fire everybody. Hell, I'd even cancel school for the year. Just go ahead and just destroy everything. Yeah, USC junior always taking in the Tiger rejects. Who is that one though last year that he didn't work out either? He quit on Clemson. Josh Belk is his name. Quit on Clemson. Went to South Carolina. Ended up quitting on them too. That guy was a real winner. As far as number one in the draft, depends on who gets the first pick. Really, it depends on who gets the first pick. I think Chase Young has a really good chance of being number one overall if it's a team that doesn't need a quarterback. If it's a team that needs a quarterback, before Tua got hurt, I said that Tua would be the number one pick. I'm not so sure now. I don't know. I guess Herbert. Burrow has really increased his draft stock. I'll probably give you a better idea about that after the combine. But, either Herbert or Burrow, maybe. All right, 2nd and 9. From the 45, Lawrence back to pass, throws it to the right. Incomplete for Ross. It's going to be 3rd and 9 now. It's the second quarter, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not so sure that No disrespect to Joe Burrow. I'm not so. I don't know what kind of pro he's going to be. It's hard to tell. 3rd and 9. Lawrence rolls out to the right. Throws it incomplete. What was that? Was that tipped? That was pretty pathetic looking pass there. I hope it was tipped. Anyway, it's going to be 4th down. So this will be the first punt of the game for the Clemson Tigers in the second quarter. Now it's 14-6 Ohio State. So 9 rushing attempts for Dobbins in the first quarter. Jeez. Oh, what the hell was that? 2 Clemson players collide in the end zone. And it worked. They downed it at the 3. That was A.J. Terrell. Who did he run into? He looks like he might be a little bit banged up. Yeah, we were just Virginia Tech is what you mean, Country Tiger. He was. It came down to South Carolina and Virginia Tech, not UVA, I think. Yeah, I think it was Virginia Tech. Well, he would have been a better fit at either one of those schools, quite honestly, than he is at South Carolina. Dennis, stop it, sir. Stop it. 1st and 10. Hand the ball off. He picks up nothing. It's going to be 2nd and 10, all the way down at the 3-yard line for the Coots. Burrow and Trevor will stink. Yeah, okay. Right. And he's hit while he throws the ball. Intercepted almost. Damn, he just dropped it. Kayvon Wallace had that ball, too. He just dropped it. Yeah, Jalen Hurts won't be he's not an NFL quarterback. No, he's not. I agree. Same with Kelly Bryant. Same difference. Third and 8 from the 5. This is a huge 3rd down for South Carolina. They hand the ball off, and he's going to... Oh, I think he might have got it. Damn it. How do you let him get that? I'm not so sure about Fromm either. I don't think he's got a strong enough arm. First and 10. Hands the ball off to Feaster. Feaster picks up about 2. He's 2nd and 8 coming up. What's up, Aaron Short? How you doing, sir? He says, roll tide. You excited? You nervous? All the above for the Iron Bowl? I'm excited for it. 2nd and 8. Why is this guy in at quarterback? What's going on with Helinski? They hand the ball off to Feaster. He picks up about 6. And it's going to be 3rd and 2, I think. What's going on with... did I miss something here? Does Helinski hurt? What happened? They took Helinski out of the game. And Michigan has scored a touchdown. You see that? That Michigan-Ohio State game looks like it's exciting. All right, 3rd and 2. Oh, it looks like Helinski's back in now. Okay. 3rd and 2, South Carolina from the 21. Quick slant pass, and he's going to get it. Damn it. He barely got the first down there. It's going to be 1st and 10, Chickens. Yeah, Bryce Perkins from Virginia, he reminds me a lot of Jalen Hurts. He might actually be a little bit of a better passer than Jalen Hurts, but he runs like Hurts. Clemson's the original Death Valley. Look it up. They were Death Valley long before LSU was. LSU at one point was Death Valley, but not Death Valley. 1st and 10. Hands the ball off to Feaster. He picks up about 3. He's 2nd and 7. Yeah, Hound Dog, you know what? Before the season started, go back to my preseason predictions. I nailed the Vols. I said they were going to be 6 and 6 or 7 and 5, which is what they are. 2nd and 7. Feaster fights for the first down and gets it. Feaster's running hard right now. Another first down for the Coots. First and 10. Inside of 11 minutes left in the first half. Direct snap to Dowell, and he picks up about 8. So the Gamecocks are actually having a lot of success on this drive running the football. And I don't know, I mean, it's mostly just running it between the tackles, too. It's not a whole lot. They're not doing, outside runs. I don't know if they're seeing something in the line there, but whatever the hell it is, Clemson needs to correct it right now. Because you don't usually see people run on Clemson like that. 2nd and 3. And they're going to get him this time. He only picks up maybe a yard. 3rd, and we'll see where they mark it. 3rd and something. How does LSU live up to the name better? They definitely don't. Plus, Clemson's Death Valley is actually in a valley. LSU's isn't. I know that for a fact. Plus, the stadium is shaped like a valley with the steepest stands in all of college football. Clemson, like a valley. LSU's isn't. 3rd and 1. Oh, what the hell was that? He's lucky he tackled him. He would have been gone. That was a hell of a fake. Simmons wasn't buying it, though. Just got there too late. First and 10. Hands it off, and he's going to pick up 0. How is it a harder place to play? I mean, Clemson has won, 40-something straight home games. I mean, LSU's lost a bunch of home games in that time period. And one of them was to Troy. Not harder place to play. Sorry. Try again. 2nd and 9. Alinsky. Oh, and the tight end just dropped it. 3rd and 9. South Carolina, 31 dropped passes. All right, 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout for the Chickens. Shittigan. Is that guy's name, Shittigan? He got away with a holding on a touchdown throw. Alexis guy, your trolling is terrible. It's terrible. What is the score in that game? Is it tied? Last time I saw it was 14-12, and I was assuming they were going to go for two. I'm talking about Michigan. Will I wear a Bama hat for the Iron Bowl at 2:30? No. I don't even have a Bama hat to wear, but I still wouldn't wear it either way. 14-3. Okay, 14-13. Gotcha. Appreciate it. Would you like to see Clemson play either LSU or UGA for a national championship? Well, first, I mean, I don't care who it is. If we're in a national championship, that's number one. I mean, that's a great situation to be in. I'm saying I think we have a better chance of beating Georgia than LSU. But I think Ohio State would be the most entertaining game out of all of them. Random games. Hi, your son is here. Huh? So I'm your daddy? You must be an Ohio State fan. What's up, Brody? All right, they hand the ball off to Feaster, and he picks up about 3. So it's going to be 4th down now. 4th and 6. We'll see what they do. Look at Will Muschamp over there with his glasses on. He looks like he had a good Thanksgiving meal, though. Oh, what's up, Brody? Yes, I do know Dwayne. 4th and 6. And the kick is up. The field goal is good. It's 14-3 now. So I was wrong. I said South Carolina most likely would not score at all today, and clearly they just scored. So I was wrong. Yeah, that's our opponent's average, pretty much, is about 3 points. Well, I think Clemson is scheduled to play LSU in the regular season, and somebody looked this up. What year is it? I think we're scheduled to play them in like 2025 or something like that. I can't remember. Which I think it'll be home and home, so we will go to Death Valley in Baton Rouge, and they'll have to come to Death Valley in Clemson. 2021? No. Is it? That's Georgia. No, we don't play Georgia next year. We played Notre Dame next year in South Carolina. 2021, we played Georgia, I think. And in 2023, we played Georgia, I think. I think we have a home and home with Georgia, but this split, there's a year in between that we don't play each other or something like that. It's sort of like what we did with who was that, Auburn, I think, one time. No, we don't play Georgia. We don't play Georgia this year. We play Notre Dame next year. I'm telling you, I'm going to the game, sir. We play Wyoming. Who's we? All right. Look at them. They're all happy they scored a field goal. Yippee! We scored a field goal. 14-3. Time to get another touchdown here. Stop playing around with these chickens and just put them to bed. ETN with the kick return, and he just, I don't know what the hell he's trying to do. He just ran all the way across the field. He literally ran 60 yards and picked up 3. Flag on the play. What's up, Cody Latchney? How you doing, sir? What's up, brother? Sorry I'm late. Hey, better late than never, man. How do I like Mac Jones? I don't know how much I like him yet. We'll find out today. It's hard to tell when you play Western Carolina how good he is. I'll say like I've said before, I'm pretty sure that Mac Jones is a pretty damn good quarterback, or he would not be starting quarterback at Alabama. Outside of that, I have no idea. All right, come on, guys. 1st and 10. Lawrence, over the middle, wide open, Justin Ross. 1st down and more, down at the 23-yard line. Well, I don't think you're going to see Clemson play Alabama this year. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but it's very unlikely. So, yeah. And Lawrence is going to keep it. No, he's going to dump it off to Rodgers. Rodgers gets hit awkwardly. Anyway, for no gain there. That was a weird play. That just was not very well executed. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Hold on. Lawrence back to pass. Dumps it off to Lynn J in the backfield. He's going to get hit for a big-time loss. What the hell was that? Give me 3rd and a mile. Third and 15. We already got him, Aaron. Believe me. Lawrence back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, throws it deep. Wide open for the 1st down. Higgins. He jukes the guy, gets more. And 1st down, Tigers. That was huge. 3rd and 15. And if I'm anybody on that defense, I'm not letting Higgins get that open on 3rd down. That was just a busted coverage. What's up, Martin? Hands the ball off to Etienne's going to pick up nothing. What's up? Martin says, hey there, Pete. Hope you're enjoying Thanksgiving weekend. Looks like you guys will repeat this year. Don't jinx us, but thank you, Martin. I appreciate it, and I hope you're having a great Thanksgiving as well. Listen, Trevor Lawrence doesn't get enough credit for anything pretty much that he does. Everyone says he sucks and this and that, and believe me, we'll see how much he sucks if he wins multiple national titles in his tenure and becomes the first overall player taken in the draft. That's how much he'll suck. Down the field, complete to Ross. Man. Is this my only stream today? Is that what you're asking me? Probably, yeah. We'll see. I think he might have went out of bounds before he caught that. That's what it looks like. Shit. I'm going to look at it, I think. I couldn't tell. So if he goes out of bounds, he can't come back in and be the first one to touch the ball, I think is the rule. So we'll see if he did. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see. They're going to look at it, see if he stepped out. Do I think the ACC will ever get better? Yeah, of course I do. Now, there's a little known fact here, Isaiah. The ACC, I mean, and this decade, at least the last 5 or 6 years, has the equal amount of bowl teams and bowl wins as any other conference. They're 500 or better against SEC schools over the past half of a decade. I mean, we're talking about over a 60 to 70 game period. Yeah. And you're talking about they did have a down year sort of last year, which got a bunch of people fired, right? We had four head coaching changes last year. But yeah, I think they'll get better. Part of the problem with the ACC is Clemson's in it. And everybody they play, they make look terrible. Yeah, I think, a big part of the problem with the ACC is the fact that Florida State went from a top 5 perennial team for a very long time to falling off the map. That really hurt the ACC. Miami's had sort of a roller coaster ride. Virginia Tech is another team that was always a very solid ACC team that's been up and down. It looks like they're probably on a trajectory up as well. So, and I think that Mac Brown's going to do some good things at North Carolina. I think Jeff Satterfield's going to do some great things at Louisville. It's just going to take him a couple years to do it. That's another thing Cody brings up. Notre Dame pretending to not be in the ACC, but playing almost a full ACC schedule hurts the ACC because that's considered an out-of-conference game for any ACC team that plays them, and they beat up on the lower-tier ACC teams, and that diminishes the ACC's record as well. They should just join the ACC or get the hell out of the way, one of the two. I'm fine with either one, quite honestly. I would actually like it if Notre Dame actually joined the ACC. It would be good for the conference. But whatever. We'll see. I agree, Martin. And believe me, I mean, it's fun watching Clemson dominate, but I would like for some of those teams in the ACC to get better. Just as a fan of football, it would be more exciting to watch the games that way. All right. Lawrence is going to dump it off to the tight end Chalk, and he's going to pick up about 4. So there's about 4 minutes left in the first half here. It's going to be second down. Yes, another thing. I do think that's going to happen eventually. I don't know where they'll go, though. I think it's just a matter of time before UCF joins the Power 5. Maybe Memphis, maybe Cincinnati. 2nd and 7. Lawrence, he's pressured, and he throws it complete. Who is that, Overton? Yeah, Overton. Anyway, it's going to be third down. I'll tell you what, I'll give South Carolina credit. I thought it would have been a lot worse than 14-3 with 3 minutes left in the first half. Of course, the first half's not over yet. 3rd and 8. Lawrence drops the snap, picks it up, throws it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ross. No, they said he's out. Fuck that. He was in. He was in. Was he in? It looked like he was in to me. Let's see the replay of this. Yeah, he's in. That's in. That's a touchdown right there. Right foot down, control the ball, touchdown. I saw that live. Now, if they don't overturn this, I'm going to be seriously pissed off. That's a touchdown right there. That's a touchdown. What are you doing? It's a touchdown. Don't kick that field goal. I'm tell you what, if they don't overturn this, I've lost all faith in these officials. Yeah, see, that's the thing is I saw it in real time. It was a touchdown. I saw his foot down when he caught the ball. Now, if they missed this with the slow motion replay, then I don't know what to tell you. That was a hell of a catch, too. Look, man, if that's not a catch in college, then I honestly have no idea what is. I mean, that should be an easy call. The fact that these announcers aren't just saying, yo, that's a catch is pissing me off. I mean, these guys should know better than anybody what a catch looks like. I can't even believe this is under question. Good. They got it right. They got it right. And I don't want to hear any Gamecock fans on social media complaining about that wasn't a catch. Look, I'm sorry. It's a catch. It's not. There's nothing controversial about it. But I still guarantee those guys. If I went on Twitter right now, they're probably on there complaining about it right now. Oh, they just want Clemson to win. Yeah. All right. So 21. This is more like it. All right, so we got about 3 minutes left here in the first half. What's fried coot for breakfast? You want South Carolina to win? Of course you do, Aaron. You don't want to be the only team that's lost this year that's in the top 5 or 4. All right, time to get an update on the Michigan and Ohio State game while it's commercial time here. Has anybody been watching this Michigan game? Like actually watching it? Give me some updates here. What's Chase Young been doing today? Has he got a bunch of sacks? Has he been shut down? What's going on with him? 21-13 Ohio State leading. Looks like Michigan's down on the 12. And he fumbled it. Shea Patterson fumbled it, and it looks like Ohio State got it. Got it. They did. Man, Michigan sucks, dude. Down there about to score and fumble it. That tells you that's pretty much how their whole season's gone right there. That's a microcosm of their whole season. Darren says, let's get one more touchdown before the half. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. You're amazing and fantastic, and I agree we should get one more. We have time to do it. If we can get a 3-and-out right here, call some timeouts, get the ball back. We could get the ball back with over a minute left, and maybe get a field goal or another touchdown. That's what I would like to see. As soon as I turn on the game, they fumble. Yes, I am death to Michigan. Shea Patterson doing what he does best. Chase Young is getting held like crazy. Wait, they're not calling it. What's up, college football, Jace? I do think that Clemson's going to get 50 points today. I think the fourth quarter, well, the second half in particular, but probably the fourth quarter, they're gonna pour it on. Eventually, they'll get a big enough lead where the stands will empty out, the team will get defeated, and Dabo Swinney will turn the heat up, and it'll be night time for the chickens. Edward Craven with a $2 super chat says, I second that. Darren. Thank you, sir. If Harbaugh and Michigan don't beat Ohio State this year, I don't know when they're going to do it. I really don't. Because Ohio State's going to be just as good next year as they are this year, probably. They might even be better on offense. All right, there's a flag on the play here. There's 3 minutes left in the first half. False start against the Coots. Prince hates Overton, don't he? I don't know why. He really hates Overton. How many think Alabama will beat Auburn today? What's y'all's pick? It's a tough one to pick. Looks like a sack. I don't know. They were too busy showing a graphic instead of the play. What the hell was that? I didn't even get to see the play. Anyway. It's going to be 2nd and 23 here. I don't know. I think that game's going to be close. I do. What's up, Tiger Cat? In the house. Says she's nervous to play us. She's an LSU fan. So second down, they pick up a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd and a mile. We're going to get the ball back here, unless they convert here somehow. I don't know. It's hard to pick against Alabama, but I'm going to pick Auburn. What the hell? I'm going to pick Auburn because it's at home and Tua's hurt. But I don't know. I'm not confident about that. But if I have to pick one, I'm picking Auburn. Just what the hell? Why not? Picking the upset. Yes. Well, I didn't say Auburn had a good offense because they don't. You asked me what my opinion was. I told it to you. Now you don't like it, huh? Yeah. Get in line. Join the club. I don't know. Believe me, I wouldn't be surprised if Alabama won. It's hard to pick against them. 3rd and 18. 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Walensky dumps the ball off in the backfield. He's going to maybe. What is that? Get him! Anyway, he's still going to be well short of the first down. Like 10 yards short. They're going to save it. So they're going to look. Clemson has 1 timeout. The clock continues to run inside of 2 minutes. And South Carolina is going to have to punt here. So let's see what they should get the ball back right at about the minute and 23 mark. Or actually, it looks like they're not going to run the clock down. Yeah, they are. So the punt is up. My prediction for this game was actually, what did I say, 55-10 was my pregame prediction. I think that was it. 55-10 is what I said. All right, let's see if Clemson can score here. From the 34. Lawrence back to pass, throws it. Oh! You got to make that throw, dude. Ross was wide open, dropped it. And they're calling holding against Clemson. Crimson Skies. I was generous at 52-17. 1st and 20. Lawrence complete over the middle to Overton. Overton making another appearance. He picks up about maybe 7. So they are in the 2-minute drill here now from the 31. Time's running inside of a minute. 1 timeout left. 2nd and 13. Lawrence back to pass. Over the middle. Complete to Overton. Across the 50-yard line. Gets dragged down by his head. Oh, look at Overton. Look at Overton. Out there balling out. 1st and 10. From the 49. Clock still running. And Justin Ross gets it. You got to call a timeout or something. Yeah. So what do you do here? You got 23 seconds, 2nd down. I think you got to take 1 shot at the end zone on 2nd down, and then on the next play, maybe just try to get into field goal range and have a couple seconds left to kick a field goal. That'd be what I did. I'd be happy with just a field goal here, but they got to get in field goal range. Yeah, he's you don't see a lot of college quarterbacks throw over the middle as much as he does. That's more of an NFL thing. Shows you how good of an arm he's got. You might go 4 or 5 games without watching Jake Fromm pass a damn ball over the middle. All right, 2nd and 5. There's 25 seconds left here. Lawrence. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to get sacked. He gets away somehow. Across the 40. Out of bounds. Right at the field goal line. How in the hell did he get out of that? I thought he was sacked for sure. Look at that. He's faster than he looks. So, 14 seconds left here. They are on the 36. Lawrence throws it over the middle, complete to Ross. You're going to have to get down there and spike it. What are you doing? Hurry up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Spiked it with 2 seconds left. That was a good job. That was good. All right, so this is going to be, what? 51-yarder for Potter. Oh, 46 yard. This guy's messing me up. 46-yard field goal attempt here for Potter. The hell's on my nose? Timeout. Will Muschamp's trying to ice the kicker here. Buckeyes scored again, 28-13. Jesus, Dobbins has 103 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. Good God. Yeah. Man, it must be tough to be a Michigan fan. You know, I almost feel sorry for them. Psych. I definitely don't feel sorry for him. All right. 3rd and 3. Here's the field goal attempt. 2 seconds left. The kick is up. It's good. So Clemson goes into halftime 24-3. Lead over the Chickens. I'm going to take about a 10-minute break. Don't go anywhere. You're welcome to chat in the chat while I'm gone. Don't go anywhere. I won't be stopping the stream or anything. I'm just going to take a break for a minute. So I'll see you guys in just a few. Back after these words. All right, here's a question for you guys. Who's most likely to get upset today? You got Alabama. I don't know. I think Minnesota's an underdog against Wisconsin. So Minnesota Wisconsin, LSU. Who else am I looking at here? Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma State has a pretty good chance at beating Oklahoma. We'll see. Peete, put the shades on. All right, put the shade. Which ones do you want to see? You want to see the orange shades or the black ones? Let's go with the orange ones. It's Clemson Day here. Clean them off. Edward says Wisconsin. Tiger Nation says Ohio State. I don't know about that. Halo says Alabama. Terry Ledbetter, good afternoon to you, sir, says Alabama. Aaron Short says Clemson. I don't think that's even one of the options, but okay. Tiger Cat says not LSU. Please, not LSU. Tiger Cat, I don't think you have anything to worry about. You could lose today and still make the playoff as long as you beat Georgia in the title game. I'm seeing other people say Alabama. I would say probably that's the most likely. I also think that Minnesota has a pretty good chance at beating Wisconsin too. It's all going to depend on how Jonathan Taylor does. If they can contain Jonathan Taylor, then Minnesota's got a better offense than Wisconsin does. But the weather's going to play a factor in it. I think the weather's supposed to be bad. It's going to be cold and maybe snowing and windy. Jay Wade says Miami. That wouldn't be an upset. Oh, you mean Miami lose to Duke? Okay, I got you. That's possible. Edward says that Minnesota will beat Wisconsin. He's calling it. I would actually prefer that. I would like to see, I think, a Big Ten championship game between Minnesota and Ohio State would be more entertaining than Wisconsin. We've already seen what Ohio State did to Wisconsin, so I don't think you're going to see a different outcome if they play each other. Plus, it would just be cool to see Minnesota go to the Big Ten championship, wouldn't it? Number 1, Patriots, is going to be Clemson 62, Gamecocks 3. I hope you're right, sir. Clemson gets the ball to start the second half. Wait, no, they don't. South Carolina does. Sorry. Last time I saw the score for Georgia and Georgia Tech was, 17-7? Is that what it is now? I think it is. Could Georgia Tech upset Georgia? I doubt it. But I said Georgia's going to run into a buzzsaw no matter who they play in the playoffs if they make it. I just don't think they have an offense to compete with these other teams. Gamecocks won't beat Clemson until the year 3000. Karen Lacombe, how can you stream Clemson? You need a link. I have no idea. I know there's people on YouTube that do that, but their channels don't last long. They have to create a new channel, and then their channel gets taken down when they do that, and then they just keep creating new channels. So I don't know of one where you can do it. People like me who actually care about their channel getting taken down don't do that. But there's people out there that do it. Joel Klatt continuously keeps saying that Justin Fields isn't the passer that Dwayne Haskins was. I thought that was interesting. Well, he's saying that. I think he's saying that because Dwayne Haskins set every Ohio State passing record and Big Ten passing record last year. So it's going to be hard for anybody to live up to that. But at this point in Justin Fields' career, I think it's too early to say that. I think Justin Fields is a good passer. He's just he's a a first-year starter. He's young. Free bottles in Columbia. What's up, the nerdy athlete? Ohio State secondary is looking average against Michigan. This is a cool chat group. I have some of the best viewers, commenters, and chatters on all of YouTube, hands down. Imagine if Tom Brady wins a Super Bowl this year, retires Patriots tank for Trevor Lawrence next season. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Patriots, if Tua somehow falls in the draft because of his injury, I would not be surprised to see the Patriots pick him up if he's still there or trade up to get him. I'll tell you right now, Cody Latchney's in here, I think. He's a Panthers podcaster and YouTuber. And we're both huge Cam Newton fans and defenders. I don't want Carolina to get rid of Cam Newton, but there's a chance that they might for salary cap reasons or whatever the reason might be. If they did do that, I would not be against them picking up Tua in the draft. I would not be against that. I hope it doesn't have to come to that, though. What's up, Ishkabar? I don't want to slaughter your name, but I'm just going to call you Ishbukar. You are the cool. Thank you. Kyle Allen should not be the starter. Kyle Allen sucks, sir. I'm sorry to tell you. Kyle Allen is not the answer. Kyle Allen is a good backup quarterback. He's never going to be an elite starter in the NFL. It's just not. I mean, I don't have anything against the guy. He's just not going to starter material. If Tua falls that low, there's a high probability that we take him. I would not be mad at that. I wouldn't. Well, Taj Boyd did not have the play. First of all, I love Taj Boyd. He's a legend at Clemson. He's not the player that Deshaun Watson was. He's not the player that Trevor is. Just not. And also, both Deshaun and Trevor have better teams around them than Taj had. I mean, I know Taj had a great offensive players, Sammy Watkins, Nuke Hopkins, Andre Ellington. Great players, but as a whole, the team is better around these other guys than he had. What's up, Border Bob? How you doing, sir? Yeah, Tigers need to tighten up a little bit. I'm still happy with the score here. They made a couple of mistakes in the first half, but 24-3, I'm not going to complain. All right, so the ball is kicked off. And like usual, BT Potter kicks it out of the stadium. And so the Coots will take over at their own 25. Yeah, I don't think Boyd will play in the XFL. I think his football days are behind him. He's working in media now. He's got a podcast and all that. He's making a living off of being a former Clemson player pretty well, though. I don't think he's going to put on any more pads here in the future, though. I think he's done with that. But that would be interesting for him to go to the XFL. That's for sure. All right, 1st and 10. And they're going to hand the ball off and pick up about 3 yards. A water bottle just landed on the field. I missed it. All right, so he's going to go deep. And it's almost intercepted. Anyway, incomplete pass. 3rd and 7 coming up. Michael Sachs Jr., why Clemson coach so pissed off for? I don't know. They're perfectionists. All right, 3rd and 7 coming up. Walensky's back to pass, throws it over the middle, incomplete. Cameron Wallace, he was all over that. 4th and 7 for the Coots. Another punt coming up. I would watch for a fake here. I said at the beginning of the game that Will Muschamp at one point will get down by enough points where he's going to get desperate. And he will do something crazy. And I would not be surprised. I'd be watching from here on out for a fake on every single punt or field goal. But they kick it off. Fair catch at the 31-yard line. Clemson takes over at their own 31. Yeah, Dabo, he's intense. He's never happy until the end. And Aaron just said that. Yep. Isaiah Simmons, he'll be a top 5 or 10 pick in the draft for sure. He'll go early in the first round. All right, let's see what the Tigers can do here. 1st and 10. He's going to do a fake handoff and keep it himself and pick up about 2. 2nd and 8. What's up, Crimson Skies? Yes, come back. Yes, you should always watch me when we're playing. Yes, you should. Second and 8. Lawrence throws it complete to Etienne over the middle, and he's going to be taken down right at the first down marker. First down, Tigers at the 41. Yeah, he's the best linebacker in the country. And he's very versatile. Cody, I wouldn't be – well, he won't be there when Carolina picks, probably. But that's the kind of guys that they like to pick up, these guys that can play multiple positions on defense. That's a Carolina MO. 1st and 10. Complete to Ross. Ross picks up 8. 2nd and 2 coming up. No, Michael, I'm not. I'm not allowed to put the game anywhere on the screen. It's copyrighted by ESPN. And you couldn't do it before. You definitely can't do it now because they've even tightened up their copyright restrictions even more than they did before. 2nd and 2. Lawrence back to pass. He's got all day. Rolls out to the right. Throws it complete to Ross. This is about to get ugly here. I mean, here's the problem to defend this wide receiver core. It's an impossible errand. You can't double team Higgins because Ross is there. You can't double team Ross because Higgins is there. It's just one of those guys is eventually going to get open. Yeah, no Bama hat. 1st and 10. And he's going to pitch it out to Amari Rogers. Passes it. No, he's not going to pass. He's going to keep it now. He does pass it. What the hell was that? He passed it to Lawrence. What are they doing? Yeah. What was that? Tiger Cat, I don't know. 2nd and 10. Lawrence back to pass, escapes the pressure, throws it complete to the tight end, and he's going to go out of bounds about 5 yards short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. Third and 6. Pitches it to Etienne. He's got a hole. He breaks a tackle. Oh, if he beat that last guy, he was a touchdown. Anyway, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 12. He had one guy to beat, and he got tripped up. Yeah, these people that stream the games, they're getting picked off of YouTube like nobody's business right now. It's ugly. 1st and 10. Play action pass over the middle, and he misses Ross. Good defensive play there by number 24 for South Carolina. Flag on the play though. What are they going to call here? This might be a defensive holding. It's against South Carolina holding. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. That's a 15-yard penalty. Or half the distance to the goal. So it's going to be 1st and goal, Clemson. The rival store off of I-20 and I-95? No, I don't think I have. No. Probably because I've never been. That's not the way I go up to Clemson from here. 1st and goal. Dumps it off the chalk. Behind the line of scrimmage. He's taken down for about a 4-yard loss there. And it's going to be 2nd and goal. Yeah, I don't like that play either. I agree with the announcer there. I don't know what the hell that was. In Florence? No, I've never been there. I mean, I've been to Florence, but I've never been to the store. Second and goal. Another play action. Over the middle. Incomplete off the hands of, who was that? Frank Ladson. Flag on the play. And it looks like they're going to call this against South Carolina too. Pass interference. Yeah, all you guys talking about Clemson merch, go to the link in the description. Go get your cycling out hoodies or t-shirts. Go check them out. It's a tiger on a unicycle holding a national championship trophy and strangling a chicken. Cycling out. Got hoodies and t-shirts in multiple colors. Order them now before Christmas. Yeah, I don't go through I-20 to get when I go up to Clemson from where I'm at. I go up 26 to 385 to 85. 1st and goal. Hand the ball off to Etienne. Touchdown, Tigers. He went in untouched. That looked too easy. Of course, I don't know. We have Palmetto Moon down here where I live, which is a really popular store for everything South Carolina. You got Clemson, South Carolina, Citadel, College of Charleston. You can buy. I think you can buy like Furman stuff in there. Extra point is up. It's good. So 31 to 3 Tigers. Edward Craven, Palmetto, you're from Charleston. Yeah. Yeah, I live just outside of Charleston. About 20 minutes. Did I see what you said earlier about T. Higgins? How would you like him to Carolina? Oh, come on. I would love him to Carolina. I mean, we haven't had any elite receiver in Carolina. Now I will say I do like both DJ Moore and what's his face. They're good, but they're not great. We haven't had a Julio Jones type or a DeAndre Hopkins type at Carolina ever. Well, at least since Cam Newton's been there. So I would like to have Higgins, yes. Kevin Blackman, South Carolina is horrible. All that talk, and this is what you got. Well, that's all they've got is talk. That's the way it's been for 100 years. What's up, Sports Live in the ATL? Sleeta in the house. He says, what's up, Pete? Go Georgia, sir. Are you guys taking care of business over there against the Nerds? I'm assuming that you are. Panthers need a kicker. They need a lot of things. They need a new head coach, in my opinion. (17-7). That's it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Georgia Tech's awful. You should be beating them worse than that. Edward says he's in New York right now. He'll be back down in Charleston soon. Awesome. Welcome back. Yeah, Terry LeGrand, they can say whatever they want. I mean, even the South Carolina fans that are, if they're being honest, they know they had no shot today. Etienne needs one more touchdown, and he'll have the ACC record, right? All-time ACC record for touchdowns, I think it is. Hopefully he'll get it today. He deserves it. Yeah, look, Aaron, Georgia Tech is not only a bad team, but I think they're the worst team in the ACC. So everyone talks about how bad the ACC is. They're the worst team in it. So there's no excuse. Georgia needs to turn it on. They'll get jumped if Georgia doesn't, blow Georgia Tech out, and then Alabama beats Auburn later today. They'll get jumped in the rankings. It won't matter because Georgia has the championship game to move back up. But I don't know what girl you're talking about, Delta. I'll take your word for it. 1st and 10. I'm assuming right now that the stadium is probably half empty. I'm going to hand the ball off to Feaster, and he's going to get a yard. Edward Craven with a $5 super chat. I'm getting out of the military soon, Pete, so I'll be back in Charleston, probably in the summer. Awesome. What branch of the military are you in? I'm assuming if you're in New York. Let me think here. I guess you could be in the Navy or the Army. Army. There you go. Awesome, man. Glad you're getting out. I'm sure you are too. 3rd and 4. Hand it off to Feaster. He's going to get nothing. He's going to take him down for about a 3-yard loss on the play. You have a better chance of winning the lottery than the Chickens coming back to win this game. 4th and 6. The punt is up. And Kendrick's going to catch it out of bounds at 25. What are you talking about? Skowski's alligator arms. Touchdown, Georgia, huh? Let me flip over to the... during this commercial, let me flip over to the Ohio State game real quick. (28-16). That's still a good game, but looks like Ohio State's about to score again. They're inside the 10-yard line now. Like the way Dabo has built his program. Believe me, all of us Clemson fans like it too. Yes, a lot. Must chant for SEC Coach of the Year. I second that. And a lifetime contract. And give him a raise, too, while you're at it. Whatever you need to keep him there, I'm for it. Fields. Oh, flag, dumbass. Michigan's stupid. That's a dumb penalty when they're about to score on you. Now they're going to score on you for sure. It's an automatic first down. Dumbass. Tell him to call Dan Mullen. The team I think has the best chance of beating Clemson would definitely be Ohio State. Yeah. I mean, you can't make a penalty like that when this game it's within reach for the Wolverines still. Larisha, how about them Tigers? No, no. Not Georgia or LSU. They don't worry me that much, honestly. I mean, LSU is good. Don't get me wrong, but I'd be more worried about Ohio State for sure. All right, 1st and 10. Etienne's got the ball, runs out to the right, across the 30, stays on his feet up to about the 38. It's going to be 2nd and 2, I think, here. LSU could beat Clemson. Yeah, they could. If you have Bobby's number, you call. I got his number. You want me to call him? Hand it off to Lynn J. Dixon for a first down. Let's try this. Let's try to call Bobby Durkins, see if he answers. Hold on a second. Let's see if he answers. I don't know if he's going to even get good signal in that stadium up there.
Hi, you've reached Brian Knight.
Nope. Went right to voicemail. He probably didn't have any service in that stadium up there. He might call me back before I get off here. We'll see. I don't know. Every time I go up to Clemson and go in the game, I get like 1 bar of service up in the stadium because there's 18 million phones in there. 1st and 10. And Lawrence is sacked for a big loss, about 10-yard loss there. He didn't have a shot. I love how they're celebrating like they just did something. They got a sack. Good job. You're still down 31-3. No. 2nd and 18. Dumps it off. Screen pass to Powell. And he's going to pick up about 5. I think it's going to be about 3rd and 12 or 13 here. I bet most Gamecock fans have turned this game off already if they're sitting at home watching it. Third and 11 from the 39. Lawrence back to pass. He's going to go out of the pocket to the right, rushing towards the right sideline, throws it, incomplete. I don't even know who the hell that was he threw it to. Some guy with long hair. Who was that? Anyways, 4th and 11. Now, this will be the second punt all day by Clemson, I think. They had one in the second quarter and then now. I live in Carolina country, surrounded by them listening to you. They are pissed. Yes. Punt is up. And it's going to take a Clemson bounce all the way down inside the 10 to the 9. Good punt. Call Uncle Lou. No, I'm not going to call Uncle Lou. Yeah. Well, where's he at? He's at the Georgia Tech game, right? Yeah. He's there with his family, I think. I'm not going to bother him. Who is 52? I'm assuming you're talking about 52 for Carolina. I don't know who it is. Everybody keep an eye out for old Carolina Jackpot's rage video at the end of this game. I'll be looking for it. I'll be looking forward to it as well. We'll see if he does one. Do I think if Trevor gets hurt, our season is over? Well, that'd be a huge blow, yeah. I mean, we've got one of the best backups in the country, don't get me wrong. He's proven. Chase Bryce is a baller, but he's not Trevor Lawrence. So, yeah, that'd be a big blow. I like that too. When they show the sad Carolina fans in the stands, I love it. They were killing. What game was that yesterday? Oh God, I'm trying to remember what game I was watching yesterday where they were doing. Oh, the Virginia game, the Virginia Tech game. They were killing the Virginia fans with the camera in the stands. Of course, they ended up winning. Yes, Cody Lashney. That's what I say too. I agree. Stop with all the injury talk. I don't want to hear about that. Yeah, I don't think they can afford to fire Muschamp. You know what they should have done? They should have consulted me. I mean, I would have. I'm open to give the athletic director and everybody else up there in the armpit of America, Columbia, South Carolina. I'm welcome. I'm open. If they want to call me for coaching advice, I'll be happy to give them my advice. If they would have called me before they gave him a 6-year extension and a raise, they wouldn't be in this mess they're in right now. I would have saved them millions of dollars and a lot of heartache, but they didn't call me. Maybe they will this time. I don't know. If they know what's good for them, they'll ask me. But they don't. Uncle Lou be talking about, yeah, well, he's a homer. I don't blame him. He knows how long it's been since they won a title. I'm telling you, Carolina Jackpot's rage videos are some of the best videos on YouTube. He deletes all of them, though. I wish he didn't do that. He always deletes them the next day. I wish he left them up. All right. First down. Helinski back to pass. Throws it complete. And Shi Smith almost gets a first down. I think he's going to be about a yard short. Anyway, that was a good play there. Maybe 2nd and 1. I want to coach Arkansas. They'd fire me, but I'll collect my buyout in millions. Yeah, they are the best on YouTube. 35-16, Ohio State. All right. Second down, he's going to throw a complete pass. And Shi Smith again, I think he got the first down there. I told a Carolina fan that he would know who number 11 was by the end of the game. Yes. All right, so 1st and 10. Helinski in the pocket, throws it complete again for a short gain to Dawkins. He only picked up about 3 yards, it looks like. Our backup running back, well, our second string running back is Lynn J. Dixon. If you want to call him the backup, he's the second string guy. He's really good, too. 2nd and 8. Complete over the middle. And they're going to give him forward progress there. I think he picked up about 4. And Helinski is limping. That's not good news for them. Yeah, he's definitely limping noticeably. Helinski back to pass. Escapes the sack and complete for, I think, a first down there. It was a good play by Helinski. Did I see that Missouri? Yeah, Barry Odom got fired. I did see that. That was surprising to me. I did not see that coming. I mean, they're 6-6, right, this year. I think they had visions of winning the East this year. I think maybe if he would have won 8 games or something, he might have kept his job. Or maybe they have somebody else in mind that they want. I don't know. I think Barry Odom's a pretty good coach, though. He's definitely won a lot of games at Missouri with less talent than some of the other teams in that division. Oh, Jason Garrett, yeah. Yeah, Jeremy, hold on, 1st and 10. They're going to hand the ball off to Feaster. Feaster breaks a big one, across the 40, across the 45, all the way to the 50. That's the biggest run by Feaster today. Picked up about 20 yards on the play. Probably because they beat my Razorback, almost got beat by my Razorbacks. That might have had something to do with it. That's pretty sad, though, if that's true. All right. Anyway, they gave it to Feaster again. He picked up nothing. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah, Feaster was 3rd on the depth chart behind Dixon. That's right. Yes. 2nd and 10. Helinski back to pass, throws it. Almost intercepted. Through the hands of the receiver and then through the hands of who was that, Wallace? Anyway. I do, Jeremy. I think it's possible. High school running backs committed to Clemson. I won't get into the recruiting until the season's over. I don't follow recruiting closely all year. I don't really get into it till after the season's over. I know they got a couple of big-time commits, though. Hold on, 3rd and 10. Helinski throws it to the right. Feaster catches it on the ground. They're going to call it incomplete. 4th down now. And they're going to have to punt. I watch for the fake punt here. That does look like the second. Now, they got, I see Xavier Thomas in there. They are playing some second-string guys, though. All right, the punt is up. Kendrick with the fair catch at the 16. So here we are, 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. 31-3 Tigers over the Cougs. Yeah, Jeremy and Pete, wrong 2 wrongs don't make a right. We'll see. We will see. The story of the day is going to be how does Mac Jones handle the pressure from the Auburn defensive line? That's going to be the story of the day. And can Alabama run the football effectively? I think they're going to run the ball a lot today. I think that goes without saying. If Alabama can run the ball effectively against Auburn, they'll probably win the game. If they can't, and they're going to have to force Mac Jones into throwing the ball, that'll be interesting. Auburn's defense is legit. It's obvious that Alabama has much better skill players on offense, wide receiver core better, running back better, as far as the offense goes. Quarterbacks, I guess, Bo Nix hasn't impressed me much. I give the definite defensive advantage to Auburn, though, especially on the line. I don't know. I think that'd be a good game. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Hands the ball off to Lynn J. Dixon. Dixon stutter steps, picks up about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Tigers. Yes, Bowman, that's it. No, I won't be streaming the Alabama game. No. 2nd and 8. Lawrence back to pass. He's pressured. Rolls out to the right. He's going to keep it. And damn, he picks up almost a first down. Or maybe he did get a first down. I don't know. It's either going to be 3rd and 1 or 1st and 10. What in the hell? Louisville's let me down today, man. Louisville, you suck. I thought Louisville was going to beat Kentucky today. I did. That's obviously not going to happen. 31-13. All right, 1st and 10. Lawrence got nowhere to go with the ball, just throws it 18 yards over Etienne's head. What in the hell was that? 2nd and 10. Yeah, Trevor is sneaky fast at running. He is. He's a lot faster than he looks for his size. All right. Second and 10. The ball is batted down back into Lawrence's face. It came with a, looked like a linebacker blitz there, or a safety blitz. Yeah. He just went completely unblocked. Yeah, he should have been fired 2 years ago. Look at that damn chicken. You see that chicken? 3rd and 10. From the 27, Lawrence drops back, steps up in the pocket, escapes it. He's going for the first down. He gets it and more across the 40, across the 35, all the way down to the 33. He's faster than the damn defense is. I can't believe he just outran those guys. I thought he was about to get sacked. Georgia almost scored a touchdown and Tech recovered. That sounds like it's actually an entertaining game going on over there. 1st and 10. Hands the ball off to Linjay. They do a reverse with Amari Rogers. Amari's in the open field across the 50, across the 40, cuts it back inside the 35, all the way down to the 33. That was a good play there. His hair is... Is that score, the Georgia score, is that still 17-7? What's up, Dane Moore? Yeah, Buckeyes are whipping that ass, aren't they? Last play of the third quarter here. Lawrence back to pass. Dumps it off to Lynn J. Dixon. complete, and he's going to be taken out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Flag on the play. We'll see what this flag is about. Oh, no. Jackson Carman's hurt. That's not good news. Holding against Clemson, and Jackson Carman is down. That is not good. And it looks like he's holding his knee. Oh, God. Great. That's one of our best linemen there. Yeah, that'd be bad if he's hurt. If he's seriously hurt. Yeah, he's he's all ACC, probably all American offensive lineman as a sophomore. Uh-oh, Swift went down with a injury as well. That's not good. Yeah, I listen. People that want to see injuries are just complete and total assholes. I mean, I would never wish injury on anybody. All right, he's walking off the field, but he's limping. Fields down. Yeah, that's not good news. Hopefully he's okay. All right, here we go. What in the hell? They have 0 seconds left? How is that possible? How are you running a play with 0 seconds left? All right, Lawrence passes it. Almost intercepted. Good defensive play there by number 24 for the Cocks. End of the third quarter. What's the injury to Fields? What did he hurt? Yeah, I hope Fields is okay. What's the injury? His knee? Oh, no. Yeah, I hope he's okay, too. That's terrible. Let me turn it over there real quick. Did he walk off the field on his own, or did they have to carry him off, or what? Who is this guy? This backup. All right, he walked off. That's good news. Mm. I don't know. Even if Fields is his, hopefully his injury is not serious. But if it was or wasn't, I wouldn't matter. I wouldn't put him back in this game as long as the score is the way it is. I wouldn't risk it. Nice guy TV, Dondre Crawford. What is good, Pete? What's up with you, sir? Thank you for the super chat. I'm sure you're amazing and fantastic. I already know you are. All right, I'm gonna turn it back to the Clemson game real quick. Hopefully. I'm actually, as much as I want Clemson to, score 60 points today and just completely embarrass South Carolina, I'm getting to the point now where I'm kind of hoping they take Lawrence out. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Yeah, Jay says need to be pulling Trevor soon too. I agree, 100%. All right, Aaron, take it easy, man. Good luck to your Crimson Tide today, sir. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Save Fields for smacking around. Whoever gets that number 4, Clemson will wax LSU. Yeah. Well, I mean, they need to save Fields for whoever they play in the Big Ten Championship. The shovel pass off to Etienne. Etienne's off to the races across the 30, all the way down to the 25. Oh, LSU's not an easy win. I agree. Yeah, complete control. You're preaching to the choir, sir. 3rd and 3. Lawrence rolls out to the right. Complete. Ugh. Powell landed weird. Anyway, he got the first down. Carmen is still in the injury tent, it sounds like. I'm worried about him. That's a huge loss for Clemson if he misses any kind of extended time. (19-yard line). Lawrence hands it off to Etienne. Etienne goes nowhere. He might have picked up a yard. Probably not. Yeah, I mean, complete control. I don't know. I don't know about easy. I think easy is a little overdoing it. LSU is very talented and very good. Now, I think Clemson would beat them. Yes, I don't know about easy though. 2nd and 9. Lawrence is going to keep it, and he's hit hard. And runs into a guy on the sideline. What are they running him for in the 4th quarter with a 31-3 lead? This is what I'm talking about. See, Greg McElroy just said the same thing I said. I don't know why you're running your quarterback when it's 31-3. Oh, Fields is back. Take him out of the game, man. I don't want to see this anymore. I'm about to get pissed. Running him again? What are you doing? Stop it. He first down, 1st and goal, Clemson, but stop running the quarterback. What are they doing? You think a South Carolina player right now would not love more than anything to get a clean hit on Trevor? And just take him out. 1st and goal. Hand the ball off to Etienne. Breaks it out to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. All right, take them all out. Take Etienne out. Take Ross out. Take Higgins out. Take Trevor out. Take Amari Rodgers out. Take Isaiah Simmons out. Put me in. Put me in, coach. If you need somebody in there, I'll go in for you. Take them all out. It's about to be 38-3. Yeah, take them out. It's time. It's time. It better be. It better be, Jay. Let our coaches do their thing? No, I won't. I refuse to let our coaches do their thing. And look, there's just no reason. I mean, imagine if they left him in right now and something happened. Right? Would you not be criticizing him for that? I would be. I think everybody would be. So, I mean, I know this is one game that Dabo, he wants to run the score up, and I don't blame him. I want him to run the score up too, but not at the expense. We have bigger things in the future that we're looking at achieving outside of beating the Coots. So, well, here's the thing. If we were playing against anybody other than South Carolina right now, they'd already been taken out of the game. I mean, ETN and Trevor Lawrence had barely taken any snaps all year in the fourth quarter against different people. It's just because it's South Carolina he's leaving them in there. I think they'll take him out now. I do. I'd be surprised if it didn't. Yeah, old jackpot. Poor guy. What was this? What was the final spread on this game? I know it was 27 points a couple of days ago. I don't know what it ended at. But anybody who bet on Clemson, where's the guy? Is he still in here? Let me go. Hold on, let me see. He sent me a super chat earlier. I think it was Darren. That bet. He said he bet $600 on Clemson today. So I hope he wins. Justin Fields just went down again? What the hell's going on over there? Darren, there you are. You're the one that bet the $600, right? You're looking good right now. Darren wants him to keep Trevor Lawrence in, I bet, because he wants to cover that spread. Darren's over here telling me, listening to me say, take all the starters out. He's going, no, not yet. I got 600 on this. What's up, Ron Cribb? What a dumpster fire the Cocks are. Yeah, yes. That's nothing. Listen, sir, they've been a dumpster fire since they were before there were cars almost. Listen. 2nd and 10. And complete pass over the middle. And it's going to be well short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 5, I think. Darren with another super chat. 600 on Clemson by 27. Yeah, you're looking good right now. I'm pulling for you, buddy. Buckeyes up 42-16. What an ass whooping that is. Stream died for a minute. I don't know. Everything's been good on my side. This is actually one of the streams that I have had no problems at all. At least on my end. I don't know. Yeah, everyone's saying it died. I don't know. It didn't give me any indication that it was. It usually tells me whenever it goes bad. It didn't do it this time, though. I don't know. I don't know, but whoever works at YouTube is obviously a Carolina fan, trying to give me problems. 4th and 2, incomplete. Tigers take over on downs. And from the sounds of things, look at Brent Venables is pissed off. From the sounds of things, it sounds like the only people that are left in that stadium are Clemson fans. Yeah, I don't know. What the hell, man? It didn't tell me anything was wrong. Normally, if there's a problem with the stream, it'll tell me. I haven't got any indication that anything went wrong. Sorry, guys. I can see, yeah, like more than half the people are not in here right now. They were in here a minute ago. Anyway. Georgia and Georgia Tech in a fight. I got to see that. That sounds like good TV there. Oh, 37-7. That's not exciting. Well, the ACC really needs Florida State to win tonight, which probably isn't going to happen because Louisville let us down. We already knew Georgia Tech was going to let us down, didn't we? At least I did. Could hardly call it a fight. Tommy Crow, proud of Clemson, grew up 30 minutes away from them. Can't wait to get back home and see another game. Yes. I was just up there. What was that? October. When we went to the Florida State game. I guess that was October 12th or something. Yeah, I mean, look. I don't think anybody expected Georgia Tech to beat Georgia, though. The Louisville one's a little bit head-scratching. They should have made a more competitive game against Kentucky. I don't know what the score of that is right now, but it was a blowout earlier. (42-19) Ohio State. Am I an IPTE member? My wife is. Still, yeah, I guess I am. We are. Yeah, my wife is a Clemson graduate. We do donate. Yes, we do. I'm not going to tell you how much, though. Is that a Bud Light? No. It's a Heineken. But I like Bud Light too. All right, good. Trevor's out for the day, just like we wanted. Third down, Chase Bryce. Pitches it out to Dixon, and he gets a first down. Yeah. Yeah, all that bet now money. Yeah, so you believe me, they're backing up the Brinks truck with that bet now money around here. I'm going to have to buy me a Corvette. Yeah. First and 10. Bryce back to pass. Throws it into the end zone. And, ooh, damn. What's up? What do they got behind that hedge? A damn concrete wall? Incomplete. Watch it. Watch him run into this. Look at this. That looked like it hurt. What are they trying to copy Georgia with all them damn hedges? And going to hand the ball off to Linjay. Linjay is going to get taken down for a big loss. It's going to be 3rd and a mile. What? 3rd and 18, 17? Come on, let's get a touchdown here, guys. What's up, Demetrius Rogers? Go Tigers. Is Chase Bryce the son of William Bryce? No, he's the daddy of William Bryce today. His name is William? Are you serious? That's funny. Yeah, well, he can stare down Clemson's bench all he wants. He'll be staring down the TV next week when he's watching Clemson play in a championship game, and they're sitting at home waiting on next season. Look, it's over. It's over. The Coots are done. Their season's over. They don't have a chance to go get blown out by UVA or some other ACC team this year. It's over for them. They get a long. The off season's already extremely long. It's even longer for them. And then not only that, they've lost 6 in a row to South Carolina. The lifetime record after today will be 71-42-4. If Clemson goes on to win the ACC championship next week, like we probably think that they will, that'll be Clemson's 25th conference championship. South Carolina has one conference championship. We're talking about quite possibly, the worst, most underachieving major football program in the history of all of college football. Literally every ACC team that everybody says sucks has more accomplishments throughout their career than the South Carolina Gamecocks do. And it's not even close. So bye-bye, Coots. We'll see you next year. We're looking forward to it. Yes, the Egg Bowl. Yes, I did watch that. That was amazing and fantastic. When that guy lifted up his leg to pee, I jumped out of my seat, and I couldn't stop laughing for about 15 minutes. It was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that in college football before. First of all, I think that when they do those celebrations like that, is it really that offensive? A dog peeing on a hydrant is not really that offensive. But at the end of the day, they're going to call that. They're going to call a penalty on that, so you shouldn't do it. But I thought that was maybe the funniest thing I've seen all year is when he did that. Yes. I said this before, and the answer, and I've said this probably when I was a little bit emotional, okay? I don't know what's better, watching Clemson win national championships and destroy the Gamecocks, or watching the Gamecocks grovel in misery every year because their program just continues to go downhill year after year. I don't know what's better. The real answer to that is I could care less what Carolina does. Watching Clemson win national championships is better. But the fact that Clemson's winning national championships and they're so terrible at the same time, that's like the best of both worlds. (38-7) in the fourth quarter, Georgia. Yeah. The only thing that kind of sucks is that they're so defeated at this point that it's hard to do trash talking with them. It just is. They start talking about, they resort to the lowest of the low. They're completely defeated at this point. Like I said, it's kind of like kicking a dead dog or pushing somebody down, an old lady down a flight of stairs or something. It just doesn't feel right. So I just sit back and just watch them grovel in their own misery. That's even easier. And it's, it's a lot more fun. Just get your popcorn out. And they're fighting amongst each other, too, which is also fun. Anyway, the field goal is up and it's no good. Oh, man. Clemson don't play any hard teams. I don't know, dude. Don't they? I mean, what do they won now? 27 in a row? And 2 out of the last 3 national championships? How is it possible that you win 2 out of the last 3 national championships, win 27 games in a row, and you haven't played anybody that's good? That's literally impossible, sir. Unless you mean that, Alabama's no good. Everybody in the playoffs is no good. I don't know. The 3 SEC teams we play every year, they're no good either. Nobody's any good. Or is it just the fact that Clemson makes everybody look no good? I think that's probably more likely. If we're up to these people, look, they'll tell you that nobody plays anybody no good. It's impossible to have 130 teams and nobody plays anybody. You guys don't remember? Do you guys remember last year? I know the Clemson fans remember, but I'm asking everybody else. Do you guys remember when going into the playoffs, everyone said that Clemson had no chance? This is Alabama's team was the best team that they've had since Nick Saban's been there. Blah blah blah. And Clemson, they're lucky to be there because they ain't played anybody that's good. Everybody they play is no good. And we saw how that turned out. Who's winning between Minnesota and Wisconsin? I don't know. Is that game on yet? What time is it? That game doesn't start till 3:30, I think. So it's not on yet. Yeah. Look, it's hard to go undefeated in any conference, period. Yeah, and that's a good point. Georgia lost to this team right here. These chickens, which is, look, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, it's hard to go undefeated. Plus, Clemson does not run away from scheduling out of conference. They schedule, South Carolina every year, which that's an in-state deal. But we schedule either Notre Dame or an SEC team every year. And we're not talking about scheduling Vanderbilt or Arkansas. We schedule decent teams in the SEC out of conference every year. So it's not our fault. I mean, Texas A&M is considered a good out-of-conference game for anybody. They just happen to be not great this year. Yeah. Yep. Georgia player ejected. What are they fighting for if they're winning that big? They're fighting against the nerds over there. Is that what this is resorted to? All right. I'm going to end the stream just a couple minutes early, guys. I've been on for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm hungry and I got to pee. So, and the game's over pretty much. I mean, score-wise. Thank you all for stopping in. Thank you to Darren, Nice Guy TV, Edward Craven, and I guess that's it. Oh, no. Slim Shady Canes. All the guys that super chatted today. Thank you all. Thank you all that stopped in and commented and participated in the stream. Thank you to, who's the other person I need to thank? I know somebody I need to thank. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, yeah, all Clemson fans. If you want your Cycling Out t-shirts or hoodies, there's the link in the description of this video to Teespring. You click that, go to the website. They're up for sale now. Get your spouses, your husbands, your wives, your fathers, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, whoever happens to be a Clemson Tiger fan in your family, they will really appreciate a Cycling Out t-shirt. Go check them out. Also, the Bet Now thing. Somebody brought that up. If you want to support a good cause, go deposit some money to play with during bowl season. Use the promo code Peete, P-E-E-T-E. That will give you a 50% bonus on your deposit, and it will all go to help a good cause. St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Hashtag Sam Strong. You're all amazing. You're all fantastic. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Do whatever you got to do. And I will see you guys very soon. I don't know exactly when, but very soon. All right, guys. Thanks. I'll see you soon. Bye.